Good evening, everyone. We are back. I am bringing back the long goods for the final run. I stopped doing that because people were saying, I think my internet connection is broken or something. No, but the good has always been there, channeled within. I'm feeling especially good tonight because we have an incredible artist. Can't wait to introduce you to both of them. I'm Kabir Segal. This is the Quarantine Concert Series, baby. Show number 97. Yeah, 97. Been doing this every single day since like March 16th. So we're almost done. We're going to end on Monday, end our run on Monday. We are making plans. We're making plans. What are we going to do next? We are going to go fishing. That's right. That's the boat right there. Gone fishing. In the front of the boat, that is Maui. And Maui is a beautiful dog. We're going to go in the direction of Hawaii. That's why I'm wearing my Hawaiian shirt. Obviously, Sandra is looking out into the distance and she's saying, there's a storm out there. Steer clear of this. And then Camilo is like, stay the course. Stay the course. And I'm back in the rear looking for trout. Catch and release. Catch and release. All right. I love all the fish in the world. That's right. I'm pro fish. All right. Just want to make sure you know that. I'm get emails from you guys. All right, eating fish. All right. So that's what we're going to do. Even though the show is going away, we've been thinking about, bringing maybe it back on a quarterly or monthly. I don't know, some kind of more sane cadence than like every day. But we want your ideas of what we should do next. So if we bring the show back, how should we do it? I don't think we're going to do it every day because that is hard. My mom and dad are sleeping upstairs and they're like, when is this thing going to be over? Like, hi, Mom. I know you're secretly watching. I really need the internet connection. Love you. Thank you. So we want your ideas. One of the ideas was to have a staring contest. Camilo and I, during the sound check, we just stare at each other sometimes when the artist is late. This artist wasn't late today. They were both on time. It was very professional. But see, Camilo clearly wins that. Camilo is undefeated, staring champion. There he is. See? Ooh, man, that is freaky. Oof, you're a good starer, my friend. Sandra is very blessed to have you in her life. That's true. Very true. Also thought about doing a show just with puppets and have like puppets interview musicians. I mean, who wouldn't love that, right? Just puppets. Beautiful puppets. I'm kind of like a puppet. Maybe. We could also do claymation. You want to see rendering of me? That's me in claymation. Milk chocolate. Here I am. So there's all these ideas we're toying with. Let us know. Let us know. All right. So by now, Quarantine Concert Series. I wrote an op-ed recently. It's called Become a Patron of the Arts to help the U.S. economy get back in tune for Market Watch. The arts contribute some 5% of the U.S. gross domestic product. That includes, television and movies, but also independent artists are part of this. Independent artists makes every city more worth living. They provide the flavor, the vitality, the virtuosity to each city. So it's important that we support creative professionals. There's always been a link between patrons and artists going back to antiquity. So if you have the means, hire an artist, support them. Everyone has a birthday party, right? Contact an artist, hire them for a Zoom happy birthday show. Any event you're going to do, right? Because it's going to be a while before like large performing venues are opening up again and the tours come back. So we need to be there for the creative community. You can also donate to organizations. One organization we like to support is Arturo O'Farrell's Afro-Latin Jazz Alliance. He has an Alja Emergency Artist Fund. They're trying to raise $100,000 to support freelance artists in the New York City area. About halfway there. So if you have the means, see if you can chip in. And buy the merchandise. Do what you can to support the creative community. I also want to thank, of course, the folks at All About Jazz who simulcast a lot of our concerts. And they've been around since 1995, so 25th anniversary. What do you get someone on the 25th anniversary? A puppet. You didn't know that, did you? Yep. Michael, I got to send you a puppet now. So if you're an artist, go make an artist page. All right. Something else we've been doing, I've been having conversations with filmmakers. These are sometimes, for example, Sami Khan, he's an Academy Award winning filmmaker who I interviewed recently. And I have these conversations in the morning, 10:30 a.m., 11 a.m. Eastern, because all the film festivals are canceled too. And these are people who worked really, really hard on their films for the last couple of years. And it's hard to get the sales agent and the distributor involved in selling the film and distributing the film. So Sammy did this movie. It's called The Last Out. It's about Cuban baseball players who are trying to make it to the major leagues. These are the stories these are the movies, the documentaries, the films that are going to be on Netflix, Hulu, HBO in the coming weeks and months ahead. So if you want to, there's shorter conversations, like 20-minute, 25-minute conversations where we talk about these films. All right. That's that. We love vocabulary here. There's always a music word of the day. All right. There will be a pop quiz, as you know, a pop quiz. If you can tell me what the word of the day is, when I ask, all you guys start writing it, all right? And only when I ask, I put it on the screen. Everyone's so excited to give me the word of the day. You will get a prize. What is the prize? Let's show them the prize. Puppy giving you a trophy. All right, that's the prize. So we have like an 11-time defending champion in Ban Banerjee. I know Daisy's on the lookout right there. So we will see who can win this. So the artist today, her name begins with an M-O. There's your tip, your mnemonic. Let's look at the word. It's an Italian word. Masso. Movement, motion, moved, agitated. Pimos means more moved or faster. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some Masso passages performed during today's performance. And now you know. All right. So you can find us everywhere. We're on the Facebook. We're also on the Twitter. And the Instagram cracker goes nice with the marshmallow, make a s'more out of it. Also LinkedIn. All right. 40 million people without jobs because of the pandemic. Our hearts go out to you. If you're searching for a job on LinkedIn, stay with us. We're going to try to keep you motivated and inspired with the music to go crush your job search. We're also on YouTube, Periscope. There's my Periscope, up Periscope, and pause Periscope, and now down Periscope. That's right. Well, my friends in the Navy are saying, what is he doing? All right, so we're also on Twitch. We be twitching right now. So that is the opening bit. Now for the best part of the show, the part while you're all here to meet the incredible artists. These are obviously two incredible artists. I'm excited because I was listening to her album all today and I was just mesmerized would be the word. You're going to be very, very delighted to meet her. An acclaimed violinist composer from Kentucky, now based in Denver. She's performed all over the world. She's performed with almost everyone you name them. She's a maestra, a high priestess of the music. And it's a great pleasure to welcome the maestra herself, Monique Brooks-Roberts, and Aaron Brooks-Roberts. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Good to see you. Tell me first, Monique, where are you guys broadcasting from?
We are broadcasting from our home in Denver, Colorado.
Great. So I'm in Atlanta. You're in Denver. Everyone at home, you know what to do. Tell us where you're watching from. I want to tell Aaron and Monique. I want to let them know where their music is lighting up. Extra points for counties. We love cities, states, and counties. Let's learn some geography here. Tell us the counties which you are in. All right. So I got to ask you, Monique, tell me how's the quarantine affected you?
Oh, man. Well, thank you for that lovely introduction, Kabir, and thank you for having us on your series. We're very honored to be here. It has affected me 100% so. I am a 100% full-time performer. I'm very honored to do that, and now it's gone. It's just my last performance was March 9th or March 10th, and it feels so weird because now we're in May, and I'm like, ooh, it just feels so weird to not. Okay, didn't mean to drop my boat. Sorry. It just feels so weird to not be performing at the level that I was performing. And so just everything is gone, all of my festivals that I had planned for the spring. I had a derby gig that canceled, things throughout the summer. I was going to be bouncing all over the country, and it's gone. I mean, not even postponed to this year. A lot of things you know, next year and beyond. So it has definitely affected me. The first couple of weeks I did cry. I cried a few times because I just was in disbelief that this was all happening. And so it's been, it's been a struggle to be okay with this.
I hear you. You were going to go on tour. You're going to be around the states. Some of the places that are tuning in, we have Houston, Texas, Galveston County.
Hey, Houston.
Get West Orange, New Jersey.
Yay.
Hey, that's all right. Jersey in the house.
We got New York.
Yay.
We also have Rajasthan, India in the house.
Yay.
Nice. Awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So tell me, Nathan Cooper's in the house in New York. Aaron, tell me, how are you structuring your days in quarantine? It's easy to get into a rut. One day looks like the other. So how do you wake up at a certain time? Do you have a routine? Do you drink coffee? Do you practice? What is one day like in your life in quarantine?
Yes. Thankfully, I've been able to still work my job from home. So I do still full-time, 8 hours a day, wake up, need to be online at 8, off at 5, after your little hour lunch or whatever. But yeah, definitely start my day with a cup of coffee, and probably about 3 after that throughout the day. But yeah, thankfully I'm still able to keep my job, so I'm working right now.
Got it. How about you, Monique?
So we have 2 children, Lila and Miles, aged 8 and 5. So it's school time. So usually I'm up about 6:30 every day, get them up about 7:15, and then school starts at 8. And then she's done with school now, which is great, but I do homeschooling with my 5-year-old as well. So that has been great in a sense because it keeps me on a structure. I know I have that. For the first month, I'm not going to lie to you, Kabir, I did not even barely touch my instrument. Now I am trying to, at least do an hour a day of something, creating, practicing. Our daughter is taking piano lessons from this guy here, so we did a little thing earlier where she and I played together for a little bit, just trying to keep our peace as much as possible and still try to be in somewhat of a routine.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing that. Some more places that are tuning in. We have Gina at the Minneapolis Bait and Hook Seafood and Grill in Minnesota.
Nice.
So some people seem to be out. Also got Louisville, Kentucky in the house. So
Yay.
it's good that you share that because homeschooling children and doing things that we're not typically doing, we were having to adapt in this new way. But one thing we're really grateful is that you have picked up your instrument, and we're so excited to hear some of your music. What would you like to begin your performance with this evening?
We're going to start with a piece that Aaron and I wrote before we even got married back in 2008. It's called Sunrise, and we're going to do it a little revamped tonight because we don't have our full band. Shout out to my band, but he and I are going to jazz it up for you guys.
Still have fun.
Yes, we're going to have a lot of fun, and this is Sunrise. Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You have a big fan base in Atlanta.
Oh,
That's awesome. Thank you.
yay.
Thank you.
Shout out to an ATL.
ATL.
All right, everyone, you know what to do. I want to show the emojis up on the screen. I will translate the emojis into real life. So right now we have some yeses. Yes.
Yay. Oh,
We also have Maxime. Maxime, here we go. Clap, 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 clap. Daisy's got clap, heart, clap, heart, clap, heart, clap, heart, clap,
Ooh,
heart.
the coordination.
Some people have their own skills, as you can see. We got some maracas.
Yes.
Bravo. Bravo. Jarvis only gave you one clap. So here's Jarvis. Here's
Hey,
Jarvis. Ready?
Jarvis. That's my boo.
That's it. That's all you get from Jarvis. Right? All right. Let's see here. So let me settle down. All right, there we go. By the way, I had some guidance. If you could ask them to lower the amp a bit.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
There we go. And while we're on the topic, I want to know, because we can't see the piano. I was wondering what's down there, Aaron. You making a ham sandwich? Making a ham sandwich or something? what's going down there?
Basically, as long as you add mayo. But no.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I have a Yamaha Motif XS7. It's one of the most sought after keyboards that a lot of performers are using, even though it's older. There's an XF series, which is okay, but this is the mothership. This is the motherboard right here.
Got it. Well, we'll take your word for it. Tell us about, I want to talk about Free, your incredible album that you just recently put out this year. So let's put that up on the screen. Talk with us about why you wanted to do this and the production process of, having the idea to actually the execution of it.
Yes, absolutely. My album Free came out January 31st, and my dear husband produced about 90% of it. There were two other producers that I used on there, Malcolm Parson, who is an incredible jazz cellist out of New York City, and Kromanichi, who is this young killing producer out of Houston. And so, yeah, he's awesome. So I was happy to have other folks on the album as well. This was just an ode to me being free. I'll be brief. I grew up in a very legalistic, religious household, and fear really crept into my life at a very young age. And so being a violinist was like the bridge to what I call is the bridge to my freedom. And so I knew that I wanted to create an album that kind of showcased all the ways in which I am free. And that's what this album represents for me. It represents freedom in every sense of the word. I love God. I have a relationship with God. But certain things just didn't serve me. And so now it's about living in your purpose, living in things that serve you. And that's really what this entire album is, to really just let folks know that you don't have to live in bondage in your mind. Whatever it is, we all have something different. For me, it was that, but that's really what the entire album is for. I just want folks to feel really good when they listen to it, driving their car, and like just, feel the vibe of love and freedom. So that was really the process behind it, the thought behind it.
Yeah, it is a beautiful album.
Thank you.
Where was the cover photo taken?
It was taken here in Denver, Colorado by a phenomenal photographer and my brother, Mr. Ryan Landell. And he did it right in his studio at his home. So, yes.
Gotcha. Talking about vibes and chemistry, Daisy wants to know, how did y'all meet? I can feel the chemistry all the way down in Houston.
Well, Daisy, let me tell you, girl. This is, we met at a restaurant opening in New Jersey. I saw him from across the room. This is a true story. I saw him from across the room and said, who is that fine man sitting over there at that table eating arroz con pollo? Because we were at a Mexican restaurant. And I asked the owner of the restaurant to introduce me. I mustered up the courage. And then when we started dating, we got engaged 3 months later, married 9 months later, and we will celebrate 12 years of marriage on July 5th.
Wow. Very cool. Now you know, Daisy. Awesome. Do do you have any advice? We get the question a lot from, I'll just ask it. Do you have any advice about working together and playing music together with someone you're in a relationship with? How do you
Yes.
balance that?
Oh man, you just have to be each other's best friend.
Yeah, care for each other, put each other
Yes.
first.
He's
Yeah.
he's my number one fan. He roots for me. You know, that was what drew me to him immediately. The very first conversation I had with him at that restaurant, I told him I was a musician. I found out he was a musician and went to school for music. And he was like, "That's amazing that you do that." Where with other guys on dates, they'd be so intimidated right off the bat. "Oh, you're a musician? What's that mean? You travel?" "Oh no." He was like, "Oh my gosh, I think that is amazing that you do what you do." And the first time we got together to actually play together, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm marrying this man."
Very
But yeah,
cool.
it's about communication and just loving each other and respecting boundaries. He and we're not jealous folks. We're very supportive of each other. He knows what I do. I know what he does. And he's in my corner 1,000% and likewise.
Gotcha. We both in the same corner right now, and
Yeah.
we, we would love to hear another one.
Absolutely. So we will do one of my favorite songs in the world because one of my favorite artists in the world is none other than the queen herself, Sade. So I did a cover of her song "Cherish Today" on my album. So you're gonna get a little taste of what it sounds like on the album. I love this clap track. Thank you.
I feel like we're really in an audience.
Thank you so much.
There's Ralph.
Oh, hey, Ralph.
Thank you, Ralph.
Well, I gotta tell you something. That was beautiful, and obviously the applause is coming from Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn, and
That's awesome.
we asked the audience what we should give you because we like to give things out to artists, and so we pulled during that last show we had kind of a vote, and we asked people what we should give you. We're actually going to give you something we've never given out to anyone. This is the first time we've ever done it. You can obviously put this on your bio and on your CV and everything.
Awesome.
Something to hold your hat on at night. So please, on behalf of everyone at the Quarantine Concert Series, the whole production team, the entire audience, we want to present you the Bunny Trophy.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Oh, thank you so much. I love bunnies. Thank you, Mr. Bunny. Yay. It's so shiny.
Yeah, you earned it. You earned it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's right. Just add mayo. That's what we learned tonight.
That's for him. I'm a Miracle Whip girl.
Okay. All right. We asked. Everyone was like, "Put up the bunny. Put up the bunny." All right.
Bunny emojis. Yay.
Yeah. So, cool. Folks are asking me. They want to ask about your composition process. How do you take idea and alchemize it for the composition? Walk us through your process.
Absolutely. So I always use the word vibe because for me, that's how a song starts. I know the vibe of what I want. I don't always hear a melody right away. Some songs I write and I hear a melody. But most times I'm like, I want this tempo, I want this key. And I go to Mr. Brooks-Roberts here and I tell him, listen, this is how I'm feeling. Woke up from a dream, kind of feeling like this. Can you come up with that? And because he knows me so well, he knows with that, when I say, can you come up with something, he immediately comes and starts working, and then he'll bring it to me, and I'll either love. So for me, the foundation is the track. The foundation is the music that I lay things to. And so he'll bring something to me, and most times I love it. And sometimes I'm like, oh, let's revisit this, or can we do a different drum? And then that's when my brain clicks. I put it in my ear, I get in the studio, and I just am able to flow and write things. So that's really my process, and it has been for a very long time. I might hear a line, but usually never I start writing a line and then add music to it. I always have music and then
Got it. Sally in Tuscaloosa wants to know, what kind of violin do you have?
Oh, hey, Sally. So I have actually two instruments. This is my instrument that I only use for anything that I play that needs a pickup. This is a German 1902 Heberlein. It's a copy of a Strad, but Heberlein was a pretty good maker, and so this has a kind of more of a robust, kind of thicker sound, and I love using this specific violin for anything that's amplified.
Got it. Martin in Augustus, Maine wants to know, do you ever drink before you play or while you play?
Hey, Martin. Well, see, what had happened was I took a nice little shot of brandy tonight before we started.
But she didn't share with me though. I didn't get a chance.
You had got an opportunity to go over there and pick the cup up yourself,
okay,
sir.
all right.
You know, I don't do it all the time. I had some brandy, some, what is it, Mason?
Yeah,
Mason brandy?
Paul Mason.
Paul Mason brandy. I just have a little bit to knock the nerves out. Yeah. Sometimes it's a half a glass of wine, you know. Yeah.
This is to you. Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers.
LaCroix.
You got to put something in there.
But we want to know at home. I want to share with Aaron and Monique. What is everyone drinking at home? Let's all drink together if we can. So
Water here.
seems like Monique's ahead of us already. So Aaron and I will have to catch up.
We'll get in there.
Yeah. Daisy's having a frappuccino, by the way.
Good job, Daisy. That's a nice, wholesome drink.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Another question, Aaron, coming for you. Who are some of your musical inspirations as a pianist?
Pianist, I'm going to have to go to originally probably some Stevie Wonder, just because of his voicings and the way that he approaches music. I think he was definitely a pioneer of his time, way ahead of his time. Somebody told me I sounded like McCoy Tyner at one point in time, so I started listening to more of him. But I have to say my all-time favorite is Robert Glasper. Just have to go in there and say
Joe
it.
Sample.
Yeah, I mean, Joe Sample is phenomenal.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorites as well, chord structure-wise. But still, to this day, I go back to all of the albums Glasper has put together. And yeah, I think he's an inspiration to a lot of us out here.
Yes.
Got it. All right. And you're an inspiration to all of us, both of you. Your incredible
Thank
music
you.
and magic in the
Thank you
corner
so much.
in Denver. Tell us, what would you like to play for us next?
Yes, so we're going to do a song that Aaron and I wrote. Let's do Heaven.
Oh, one more thing. Just want to get this. Camilo says, for the next song, lower the amp a little more.
Okay. Sorry, Camilo.
We're breaking the fourth wall here, giving the production cues over the video, but that's okay. Cool. So say that again. That's what makes sure.
No, we're gonna do Tonight. We're gonna do Tonight off of the album. This is a song that I wrote for women to feel empowered in their bodies and to feel sexy and feel loved, self-love. So that's all I'm gonna say, but you're gonna catch the vibe when you hear it.
Bravo.
Thank you.
That stopped on a dime. I'm like turning everything back on.
Thank you so much.
Get your rattles going
Yes.
for Monique and Aaron.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay.
By the way, I want to stop the show for a second. Ban Banerjee, who usually tunes in, he just sent us a message. I'll put it on the screen. He was unable to attend at the beginning because of a mishap. He locked himself out of his house and just got in after an hour's day thanks to a previously unknown neighbor who helped call a locksmith.
Wow.
Missed some great music. It's all sounding so good. I thought we should all stop the show and acknowledge Ban Banerjee's situation. So we've all been there, Ban.
Got locked out. I know. I'm glad.
Man.
But now you're locked in with us. So I hope you
Yeah.
enjoy the rest of the show. Ban, we missed you, man. All right. I also want to bring in our Oreo and Maui. They were really enjoying the performance. So Sandra, if you can bring in Oreo and Maui, these are our lovely critics. They were really like nodding along to the music. So let's bring them in.
Oh.
Did you enjoy the music?
Yes.
They loving it.
Oh, the
Ears
ears up.
popping up.
I know.
They were loving it.
Oreo.
Cool. So I want to ask, what was it like performing with Lizzo?
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Shout out to Stephanie Matthews with String Candy in LA. It was awesome. And then to just be with an artist who's so empowered in herself. She's like, that woman does not care. You're going to get all of her fabulous blackness. And it was just an incredible experience, one that I'm super grateful for. Especially with the year being the way it is, to have the beginning of the year start on such a high was really amazing. And I'm honored that I got to be there in that space.
Yeah, I gotcha. What was the rehearsal like? Was it very involved?
Yes, it was a lot. We had a little bit of
You
choreography.
have to do much choreo?
Yes, we had a little bit of choreo.
Yeah, keep going.
We had some choreo that we had to be in sync with, and it was fun. We had a thing at the end, which you couldn't really see us when you watched the performance, where we had to get up and play and kind of, dance along. But it was just seeing her and her process, and just how cool she is, and how she really created an intentional space for Black women to be on stage at the Grammys representing instrumentation across the board. That was just that was the moment for me. Like she really thought about that. That was intentional. So to be on that stage with those black and brown women, it just was, it was amazing. Because we are
Yeah,
out
yeah.
here. We are out here. We are representing, and folks don't know, and folks need to see that.
Right. Dream collaboration. Richard wants to know, what is your dream? Where's Richard is in? Anchorage, Alaska. Okay.
Hey, Richard.
He wants to know, who's your dream collaboration, Monique?
My dream collaboration is with the Queen Sade. I could die a happy woman if I could ever just play for her, open for her, do a little solo in War of the Hearts. Like, I love that woman. She's one of my biggest influences in my sound, and that's my dream collaboration. So put that out in the universe, into the world for me, please, Richard.
We will do that. We will do that. We will put it out with the ripple effects. You never know. There might be a quarantine collaboration going on.
Never know.
That
Never
would
know.
rock my boat.
Yeah, yeah. Billy here wants to know, what's your favorite venue that you've ever performed?
I mean, you can't really beat Carnegie Hall. That was awesome. But then I also performed at the Newport Jazz Fest with Mos Def.
Mm,
And that was pretty freaking incredible.
got it.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
Between those two stages.
Oh, cool. I think we might have time for one more. What would you like to do?
Okay. So we are going to do a song off of our album titled Free. And quick backstory about Free. When I performed Free, when I recorded Free, I should say, that was off the top of my head. I had no idea what I was going to play. I wanted a song on the album that truly embodied being free. And I always say he and I kind of started this musical journey together. So we wanted to end the album with just he and I. We were in the studio. Shout out to my fabulous audio engineer, Brendan McGeehan. And we were like, turn it on. We're just going to play. We had an idea of what we wanted to do. There's like a little, like maybe 20-second clip in the beginning of a tag that he wrote years ago. And he played that for me. And I said, I want to do something off of that. And we just knew what key we were going to do. And I had my eyes closed the entire 5 minutes. And we just played. So what we want to do is create that same space for you guys here tonight. We want to just play off the top. We don't know what we're going to play. We want it to be very free. And we also want to dedicate this to Black lives, because Black lives matter. There's a lot going on in the world right now. And what I can offer is music and healing. I can't fix it. Nothing that we can do right now from our home is going to be able to fix the chaotic destruction that is happening in this country currently. And so what I can do is offer this. I can offer you music that can help heal your soul and heal your mind. And that's what I want. I dedicate this to all my Black people out there fighting and just whatever, I don't want to get too into politics or anything, but nobody's blind. Everybody is turning on the news every day and see what is going on. And so we want to offer this up as a healing vibe. And so we're just going to do whatever we want to do and be free.
Mm.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I accept that. Thank you so much.
You also get the house
Oh,
plant.
yay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
sucky,
That's
sucky.
wine for you.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
I think we have some of that in the freezer, right?
Thank you,
You get the
Thank
whole
you so much.
you get the whole dining room here.
Thank you.
So
Thank
put all the
you
flowers up on the
so
screen
much.
here.
Oh, thank you guys so
Thank you.
much.
Thank
This
you.
is the highest honor. The flower arranger is always
Oh,
high.
thank you, Daisy.
My mom's flowers
Thank you.
arrangement. Um, awesome. Thank you so much. I also want to give a shout out. Maybe you both can join me, and we have a word of the day winner. And so maybe Monique, Aaron, we can applaud together. Daisy is back, is the champion of the word of the day. So let's applaud you, Daisy.
All right, Daisy.
You guys,
Good job.
Yes. Bravo, Daisy.
all right. So for keeping score at home, the Bunny Trophy is currently in Denver. All right. And the the Puppy Trophy is in Houston right now, Daisy. So
Yay.
now, Daisy, can you defend your crown? We will find out on the next edition of the Quarantine Concert Series. So thank you for being on the show. I also want to give a shout out to Sandra y Camilo. Let's put their website up on the screen.
Awesome.
They
Awesome.
soundworksrecording.com. If you need any music services and you're an artist, just go there and they'll get you hooked up. And mention one of their mention the dogs' names, Oreo or Maui, and you will get a discount. Also, if you just want to schedule time to be with the pets, the Oreo and Maui, you can just go there and schedule time. They charge by the hour though for that as well. So that is that. Wishing you all the best as life hopefully returns, it gets back to normal. We need your music more than ever.
Thank you.
So I'll be excited to see what you guys put out and staying. Everyone. By the way, let's put their website up on the screen. I think I'll put it up there before we get out of here.
Yes.
Monique Brooks-Roberts.com. You can also find her on all the social media services, Instagram, Facebook. Check them out on subscribe on Spotify so you get notified on any new music and also listen to her new album free.
Please
Yes.
listen.
And it's available everywhere.
You got it.
Thank you so much for having us, Kabir.
Thank you,
We're so
Kabir.
honored. Thank you.
My pleasure. Here we go. All right, let me talk about tomorrow. We have two shows tomorrow. We have a 3 p.m. edition and a 10 p.m. edition. And 3 p.m. Eastern edition matinee will be with Andres Vadim, a great guitar player. And then at 10 p.m. Eastern, we will have our penultimate episode, our 99th episode with Mandy Gonzalez. She is, stars in Hamilton, and she will be singing songs for us and with us tomorrow night. And then on Monday, for our final episode, we have a very special episode planned. Going to get the band back together. I'll announce it tomorrow. Very excited to share what we're doing. And 3 shows left. Everyone have a great night. And if you can, stay home. Good night, everyone.